Hey everyone, and welcome. So let's talk about two words we use all the time without even thinking about it: shop and store. What's the real difference between them? Let's find out.
You've probably said grocery store and coffee shop in the same sentence, right? They feel exactly the same, like they're perfect synonyms. But are they? Turns out there's a really cool distinction hiding right under our noses.
So we're diving into this everyday question. And you know what? It has a surprisingly clear and simple answer. And it's been hidden in the words themselves this whole time.
You know, a lot of us probably figured the difference was just about size. Like, a shop is the small, cozy place and a store is the big box giant, right? Or maybe it's just a US versus UK thing. And yeah, there's a little bit of truth to that, and we will get to it. But the real, original difference, it's way more fundamental. All right, let's really get into it. Making versus storing. It really boils down to this one simple core idea.
Okay, so think about the word shop. What does it make you think of? A workshop, right? That's the key. A shop is all about creation. It's a place where a craft is being practiced, a product is being put together, or a service is being done. It's all about the making.
But then you have a store, and the clue is right there in the name. It's literally a place where things are stored. It's a storeroom, a warehouse. It's where finished goods made somewhere else are kept on hand ready for sale. It's all about storing and then selling. So let's put it side by side. The crucial difference is this. A shop is defined by the action, the creation that's happening inside. A store, on the other hand, is defined by the collection of things it holds. One is about the process, the other is all about the finished product. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's look at some examples from the real world, because once you see this pattern, I promise you are never gonna unsee it. So why do we call it a coffee shop? Well, what are they doing in there? They're making your coffee. The main thing happening is the creation of your latte or your cappuccino right on the spot. Now flip that. Think about a giant grocery store. They're not making the cereal or the soda in the back, are they? No way. They are storing thousands and thousands of products made by completely different companies, all for you to come and buy.
So here's a little mental checklist you can use from now on. Just ask yourself two questions. 1. Is the main thing happening here making something or performing a service? If it's a yes, you're in a shop. Think a car repair shop. 2. Is the main thing selling pre-made stuff from an inventory? If so, you're in a store, like a big department store. Simple as that.
Okay, but of course, it can't be that simple all the time, right? Language is alive, it changes, and yeah, sometimes those lines get a little blurry.
So what causes all the confusion? Well, a few things. You've got regional differences. What they say in the UK isn't always what they say in the US. Then you have this whole shop in a store thing, like the bakery or the deli that's making fresh stuff inside a giant supermarket. And of course, sometimes it's just about marketing and branding choices. And this right here is a perfect example of those regional quirks. Just look at this. In the US, you'd go to a hardware store, but in the UK, it might be an ironmonger's shop, a candy store versus a sweet shop. It's fascinating, right? You can see how British English often leans a little closer to that original shop definition for these specialized places. So, as we start to pull this all together, I want you to hang on to this idea. The real difference isn't about how big the building is. It's about the soul of the business. Is it about creation or is it about collection? And that's really the big takeaway here. The next time you're walking down the street, just look around and play the game. Ask yourself, are they making something in there or are they just storing it? Is that a tailor shop? Is that a convenience store? You'll start seeing it everywhere, I guarantee it. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, if two simple words like shop and store have this whole hidden logic to them, what other everyday words are we using that have these incredible stories we've just totally forgotten about? Something to think about.
Thanks so much for joining me.